Uh, this is awkward. Hey everyone, RSKOS here, and welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I was going to stock up on items, and randomly got an email? Sure, what is this? Uh, this is probably the last email we're ever gonna get, if I had to guess. Gob Throat Bomb. Um, is this right? Do I just type or what? Yeah, okay. How did that even get typed? So hey, I was so happy you got me that honeyed candy. My voice came back and everything, but maybe I was a little too jolly. I started shouting and now I've lost my voice again. I'm resting now. So yeah, there may not be much here in Far Outpost, but at least we got snow. Yeah, we have snow bomb fights here. We put tiny bomb-bombs inside our snowballs. And so that they explode when they hit. It's super dangerous, which makes it super cool. Unfortunately, it also makes it super illegal, which is pretty lame. But come visit anyway, later God. What a resounding final email. But last time, if you missed it, off screen I did the Pit of 100 Trials on live stream. That is already posted up on YouTube, ready to go. I'm admittedly not too sure when this video will be coming out, but this time, apparently we're also doing some prep for what we're actually doing today, but we will be heading to the 1,000-year door to enter the Palace of Shadow. Honestly, I'm just gonna fill up on a bunch of these just because we now have double inventory. I can hold items. I don't want to fill up all the way, though, just because Ooh, I saved up some points. Oh, I earned an ice storm. Sure, I'll take that. Oh, do I already have it? Yeah. So, yeah, we now have extra space. So, do we have anything for FP? Oh, actually, I'm gonna get a few live streams. Something I really wish I took into the Pit of 100 Trials, but we did get through it first try. Also, I am not concerned about the coins at all. I wouldn't mind getting some whack-a-bumps, but I'm lazy and don't want to go to the islands again. They came in handy, though, in the pit. I used all of them. Is there anything I want to bother buying? Oh god, no, I don't want to play the freaking plane game. Is there anything I want from here? Because I now have the money for it. I mean, why not? Oh wait, no. I can't buy that. Right, Piantas. Never mind then. I'm not going to. I probably have more than enough money to actually just buy that many Piantas. I don't want to. Because, yeah, I just kind of don't want to. We're to the point in the game where money doesn't actually help at all. Because what on earth would you need money for at this point in the game other than just buying some items? I guess we can check the bad shop one last time. Yeah, so I was planning to meet y'all at the 1,000-year door, and then random email happened. So, that was a thing. In the meantime, I can show off our stats. While we were in the pit, I leveled up 4 times at very convenient points, thankfully. I didn't put anything in the FP. I put everything in the HP, so I went from 25 health to 55 health over the course of 100 floors. So yeah, that was the thing. Ooh, another ice smash. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I mean, it's there. And sure, why not another one? There we go. With that out of the way, I believe we are ready to head onto the 1,000-year door. I anticipate that we'll probably still be leveling up. There though, so I can put everything else I get into FP. We have done everything else in the game though. From here on, while it's not a point of no return, well, let's just say the final dungeon is quite long, actually. It is a decent size. So, if there's anything you want to do, even though you can technically come back and do it, I would still recommend you do it now. That's the reason I took out the Pit of 100 Trials right now instead of waiting for post-game. Because there is, as far as I know, no quick way to leave the dungeon. You want to head out, you have to walk it all the way back around. That being said, it's finally time. Let's put Bella out front. We started our journey with her here, and let's end it with her. Professor Frankly's here waiting. What kept you, Mario? 100 floors of hell. Well, it doesn't matter now. I don't think they're in the vicinity anymore. They must have found another way to get through the door. Interesting, but now we can open it. It's all come down to this. Hurry now, Mario. Hold aloft the last crystal star. Look, the door! At long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow has been opened. Before Princess Peach falls victim to that fiend, before he takes over the world, you must rescue the princess and stop this cataclysm. Come on, Mario. Well, it's time to enter the 1,000-year door and go into the Palace of Shadow. Chapter 8, The 1,000-Year Door. Ugh, this place is freaky, but we don't have a choice, Mario. We've got to get in here. We've got to get in there and save Peach before this gets out of hand. Come on, Mario. Yeah. Welcome to the Palace of Shadow, guys. The final dungeon of the game. And what the 1,000-Year Door kept hitting this entire time. A sprawling castle entirely buried underground. Right away, this place reminds me a lot of the creepy steeple in its design, and I guess just even the design of the glass windows. Don't know if there's meant to be a connection there, but it's possible. There are no star pieces or shine sprites here. We've already collected them all. There are still hidden items occasionally, though, so it may not hurt to have Miss Mouse out for this area. It is the longest dungeon in the game by far. I highly recommend you still prepare yourself before going forward. It may not even hurt to prepare as if you were going to do the Pit of 100 Trials. There's a stopwatch back here. Luckily, we have the extra inventory for it now, finally. Nothing down that way. Anything else in this room? Nope. We have a long walkway and a bat. Also, I will point out, apparently I've now surpassed the time by an hour compared to how long it took me to get through this game on my practice run. But I'm also like 3 or 4 levels lower. I don't know how that's happened. We have a bunch of interesting badges, but I haven't really equipped any of them right now just because I don't really have the BP for it, and I don't really feel the need to equip them right now. Also, there were a bunch of enemies that we actually saw in the pit that were technically spoilers because there'd be enemies that we were seeing now. And admittedly, a lot of the enemies near the bottom of the pit are more powerful than the enemies we'll see in here. As you can see, even these bats, we only are getting one star point a piece from them. So it's not flatlined at 1 star point, but it's, well, not really worth fighting. Let me put it that way. As such, I'm probably gonna try and skip some of these enemies. That being said, they can hurt. I know it doesn't look like it just because I'm one-shotting them. Power Plus is a wonderful badge, but some of their attacks are actually kind of bad. Also, I don't know how that counted as a first strike, but apparently it did. For example, these guys can suck quite a bit of HP out of you. It can get out of hand if there's a bunch of enemies on screen. I don't really feel the need to waste FP in these guys, though, so I'm just gonna allow one to live, I guess. I didn't get that. Oh, dodgy. I'm apparently not gonna get a chance to show off how much HP they suck. It's like 4 or 5, I believe, which can get out of hand. There we go. Give me 1 quick second here, by the way. Sorry, I had to take a quick sip of water. Not gonna lie, a lot of talking at once, and this is being recorded not too long after the 2 to 3 hour stream that was the Pit of 100 Trials of non-stop talking. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure when this episode will be going out just because things are in the air right now, let's just put it that way. But hopefully this will be coming out soon. We have a shooting star here. Let's see our items. Yep, we have room to spare now, which is so nice. These guys. These guys have identical attack patterns to the Dry Bones back in Hotel's Castle. But they have significantly more HP, and there's something else about them. This one went down here. However, it's still on the field. Also, we're getting a heart here, so I'm not worried. But yeah, these guys, you can still attack them. Doing so will do no good, though. They're already dead, is the thing. So what happens when you KO these guys is that they exist solely to ruin AoE attacks. So it might be a better idea to take them out from the back to the front if you want to hammer them for some reason, or to try and just use nothing but AoE attacks. That way you can get rid of them all at the same time. Because essentially, if I tried to hammer now, it's only going to let me hammer the one that's already down. So I've essentially lost my ability to hammer. Kind of a unique enemy. There's no other enemy like it in the game, really, that does that. And by that I mean, in death, it becomes an obstacle. Another spike pouch. That's essentially the same as the Return the Postage badge, but in item form. Don't know if I'm gonna use those. If I get enough good items, I might just drop them. Let's jump on you. And, oh god. These guys also serve to be incredibly annoying when you're mashing the A button. Oh god. Oh god, I got both of us. In that case... you're not dizzy. You won't miss. Unless I hit the wrong one. Ground pound. Yeah, these guys are not giving me a lot of HP just because I'm a little over leveled for the entrance here. Admittedly, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow isn't all that dangerous, but it's a long dungeon. Also, y'all might hear something that's a little familiar, but we'll get to that in a minute. There goes that dry bones. I should probably start using more AoE attacks, admittedly. Whoa! I always forget that's how Yosh gets rid of them, by throwing an egg at them. Actually, these guys have defense. Yeah, these dry bones actually do have a bit of defense to them, so left slap would be a good way to break through them, except I killed the one in front. Never mind then. Bobber even... Nope. Yeah, y'all are seeing the challenge of this. It's really hard to get around the fact that they're just in the way now. Let's multi-bomb from this submission. There we go. I think these guys have really bad accuracy, it would seem. And by that, I mean I keep getting dodgy. We're actually almost to a level up, even though these guys are giving pretty bad EXP. I really don't have to keep getting all the hearts, I guess, but I mean, they're nice. I'm gonna dodge that guy, because I don't care. What? I don't believe you... Well, maybe you can roll into the ball. Let's try this. No, you cannot roll underneath them. I thought that was the case, but I wanted to... wanted to test it. These guys are like the bullet bills back in Kill La Kill. Main difference, they're gold, and they do 7 damage on a hit. Yeah, that can get out of hand real fast. And if you get first strikes by them, it can stack up. In fact, I think that's the most damage we've ever seen a regular enemy do so far. I was having issues getting out of the ball. Yeah, I would recommend you use Vivian here. They also shoot out really fast. And there's no real good way to dodge them, but I'd recommend you do this rather than just attacking them, because they also give pretty bad EXP. You do have to take out the cannons, though. Again, these function pretty much identically to the ones back in Kill La Kill, but they shoot out the gold bullet bills, and they have a bit more HP and defense to them. And by a bit, I mean quite a bit more defense to them. Let's bring up Miss Mouse, who can break through that defense. Let's see how much she can do. 6 damage without the defense on them. Oh yeah, and so now they can shoot out multiple bullet bills at once, as I just found out. Maybe I should put multi-bounce on. Actually, if I were to... I got rid of both of them. And now Miss Mouse can come through and clean up the rest. Here we go. Again, I'm sure y'all can hear that. Oh. That wasn't it. Let's just get rid of this one here. Again, the cannons, a bit tougher than before. You'll notice that a lot of the enemies here are just really strong variants of enemies that we've already seen. But the game tends to pick the annoying ones. Such as the bullet bills. Wow, we are 1 XP point away from a level up. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot of items. Okay, should I equip multi-bounce? What can I get rid of? I can definitely get rid of that in favor of 2 multi-bounces. So I think we'll do that. Ah. Whoa! Right, it's one of these rooms. This room is covered with traps. Specifically, spike traps. You walk on them, you go back to the entrance, and take a bit of damage. Also, wow, exactly enough for a level up. I feel pretty confident in my HP now for the rest of the game. It was really It was really hairy near the end of the Pit of 100 Trials, but this dungeon is nowhere near as bad as that. I do recommend you prepare for this dungeon nonetheless, but I don't recommend you go to the depths that you would for the Pit of 100 Trials necessarily. Oh, I want that badge. Oh, I want it before it leaves. Can Koops get it for me? Oh my god, am I gonna have to jump onto it? I don't want it to vanish on me. Oh no. Oh wait, no, I think I know a way to get it. Oh no, I got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. All or nothing. Hit action commands. Attack rises. Fail, it drops to 0. This is high risk, high reward. So you have to get your action commands right. If you do not get them right, you do 0 damage. I'm actually curious. Oh, it costs 4 repeat. Nope, not equipping that. I do believe I gave it a try my practice run, and I had mixed success with it. Oddly enough, it worked really well, but because I now knew that I would do 0 damage if I messed with the attack, ironically enough, I messed up the attack way more. But you have to kind of feel out this room, as weird as that sounds. Luckily, there's actually very few spike traps. Unfortunately, you also have to kind of just memorize where they are, too. I recommend you take this room really slowly, as they'll pop up a few feet before you get in front of them. Ah, and we were at the end of the room. Okay. Yeah, this is not a room for Yosh. This is way not a room for Yosh. Oh my god. Do not remember having trouble with this room. Oh my god. This is a room. I don't know if Koops going forward will reveal them or not. I don't think that's the case. Do I have anyone that would help? Not really, no. Also, is there any other items? Nope. Slowly does it. That was close. Okay, we made it through that room, thankfully. And we've hit our first save point. And I do believe we're gonna end this episode here. I know we didn't get all that far into the Palace of Shadow, what, a whole 3 rooms? But this dungeon is long, and we had that bit of preparation at the beginning. Plus, I am very unsure as to when this episode will be coming out, so I don't want to make it too long, because I don't want to take forever to upload it. So, I'm going to end this episode here. Next time, we will be heading further in to the Palace of Shadow. Thank you all for watching. I've been RSKOS, and I will see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.